Hello. Good morning. I'm traveling and I don't have my camera on my candles for where I usually light them. So I have a votive candle here and I'm lighting it and thinking about you lighting yours. And so you know that it's right here, just not in the view of the camera. I've received so many beautiful pictures, photographs of people from people making their altars with candles on, and every time I light mine, I think about all the people on this journey together, this daily devotional at 6 a.m. Pacific time, lighting their candles. But everywhere I go, I meet people who say, yes, I joined the devotional, but much later on in the day. And that's true. If you come back to these broadcasts later on in the day, you'll see that the numbers of people who have viewed it have increased dramatically. And not just like a few seconds of viewing, right through the whole thing. And I thank you for that. We've been practicing since November or December last year and started in January with 365, a year of daily devotion from Ernest Holmes. And I've got the Kindle version right here on my phone. When I travel, I use that. So today, for the 8th, the quote is from Psalm 16, verse 7. I will bless the Lord who hath given me counsel. And I think that is a beautiful psalm, if I remember correctly, about King David. Well, it's almost like he's having a conversation with himself or to the divine, explaining, first of all, why it is that the divine should embrace or protect him. And it's probably worth a reading all by itself as a devotional practice. Now, the reading today from Dr. Ernest Holmes is already in the language of affirmative prayer. It's very beautifully stated, and so I'm going to invite you to take a breath in and settle into wherever you are. As I am doing right now, watching my breath. And I thank you for all those people who have written to me and said, yes, this practice helps me maintain my center throughout the day. And that's the truth for me as well. That's how I experience it. So I began by just taking a moment, no agenda, to see what the words will evoke in me. I know there is but one power in the universe, and that power is the divine. That power expresses itself in and through all forms, all people, all circumstances, and it is also at the very center of my being. This divine energy is what I am. This divine energy is life itself, and its nature is love, all good. This energy contains all wisdom and all strength, and at the very center of my being, I feel it. I feel it as perfection, perfection in the sense of nothing absent, nothing missing, including everything, not rejecting anything. I sense that it is all around me also. As I move into the day today, every direction I turn, I behold this energy. through its manifestations. Everywhere I look, I behold the evidence of its energy. It is my whole being. It is all that I am. Even my physical form, every cell, every atom, every limb, every function of my physical being is part of this energy. And also my thoughts and my feelings, all of my feelings, even my action, my activity, what I do, all of this is an expression of this divine energy, and it's flowing through me into expression in the world. This divine energy as intelligence inside of me, within me, is guiding me. And I have access to that guidance. I pause frequently today to remember that through the power of this divine energy, I clearly see the right thing for me to do. Through the power of this energy, the divine energy within me, I know the right thing for me to say in every circumstance. This divine energy within me guides me to navigate through all situations that come before me today in a harmonious way. And I find that to be thrilling, stimulating. It excites me to become engaged in the day because now I know I'm guided and sustained and directed and propelled by a divine energy that is close to me. This divine energy in the form of love, all embracing, all including, all affirming love, I experience it as protective arms around me, and it makes the way clear before me. It, within me, has the effect of smoothing out the crooked paths, straightening them out, clearing obstructions. And so I dwell upon that today. And I fully expect to be guided into an ever widening expression of possibilities. Now, having spoken these words of affirmative prayer, then, I'm able to breathe almost like a sigh of relief. I let it out and rest in an inner joy, a joy that is, well, more like a confident knowing, more like a trust, more like a peace than it is a happiness. It's more than that. Because I am sensing today through this prayer my oneness, my unity with all that is. And so I tell myself, my every need is now fulfilled through the power of this divine energy within me. And as I touch this awareness in me for myself, I make room in my consciousness also for all my loved ones, for my family, for my neighbors, for all the sentient beings on this planet, for those people everywhere who are suffering. And I remember today to keep on seeing and acknowledging and looking for the expression of the divine so that I may be lifted up, so that divine ideas of resolution and solution may flow through me, so that I may be a beneficial presence in the world for others too. And so I let my compassionate heart soar and open. And I ask today, what would this consciousness of oneness have me do today? How would it have me show up in the world? And I know that having asked the question, I have planted that seed of inquiry in my deeper mind. So now I am fully expecting to know the answer to what is mine to do. In deepest gratitude for this moment of contemplation and devotion, I release this word into the action of divine law, and I let it be so. And so it is. Thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you for the increasing number of messages I'm receiving from people telling me that they reached out to the World Ministry of Prayer and the beautiful spiritual mind treatments. That's another term for affirmative prayer that they received in response to their inquiry. Thank you for that. Please keep using the World Ministry of Prayer. It's what we have to offer each other. Trained prayer practitioners are on duty waiting for you to reach out to them. You can find the World Ministry of Prayer. Well, it's very easy. You can just do a internet search. Just type the World Ministry of Prayer and you will find it immediately. It comes right up. When you reach out to the World Ministry of Prayer, you'll get information about how long it will take for them to respond if there isn't a person on duty right away, and you will receive a personalized affirmative prayer tailored specifically to your need. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Thank you in advance for sharing this broadcast also. Have a blessed day.